Welcome back to my channel. As many as you remember, I used to do many crypto diagrams about crypto projects on whether or not they would be shifted to the right or the left on the probability curve of outcomes in terms of ROI. Well, now I do it through software, through the Intrepid token. We have access to a computer. I built a prediction bot that is quite extensive, and it predicts which cryptocurrencies will beat the market. And how it's done so far is quite well. Even in the last month of data, it's done over 300% in 1 month. And there are some users who have claimed to have gotten over 150x from following the bot over the last 6 or so months. And what these tools do is they're all based on math, not me. Like when I was doing my channel before, I would do all of these drawings based on my perception from my experience of doing over 5,000x in the cryptocurrency space. Working for this is my passion, is technology and crypto and startups. Now I focus a lot of my energy in this startup space, in startup formation and in the formation process. We help companies get launched. But we also do have some components that focus on ROI, and this is the branch of the Intrepid token that does that. You can use these tools to see in your research. It saves you a lot of time. You could quickly see what components are shifted in the probability curve to the right. If something's green, it was shifted to the right more than one standard deviation in terms of performance probability based on that characteristic of the project. That's what these green, yellow, and red means. So green meaning that it's more than one standard deviation shift to the right in probability in terms of high ROI. So it's higher than the one standard deviation in terms of ROI potentials of the distribution curve of projects that perform. What does that mean? What does that mean? Green means it's an outlier. It means it's an awesome project. It's going to do well. Green is a characteristic that shifts it to the probability. So it has good PhDs, etc. So this is just data crunching. But for you, you don't care. You just want to know if it's going to do well from an ROI standpoint. So you come over, you log in using your token, your Intrepid token, and you can see the project diagram, and it brings you here, and you can quickly see your research to see what characteristics are strong, weak, etc. on the project. And if you want to know the exact details, you come over to the project queue. We have over 350 projects inside of the data, and if you don't see the project of your interest, you just put in a project request, and our team of experts will research it. If you're an Intrepid holder, you get access to that, and we automatically do the research on our own time and energy. All of us are, many of us are over $1 million in net worth, and we've been very successful at this stuff. So it's what we do. And you also get access to our community of experts who do nothing but breathe this space. So you get the diagram. You also get a report of projects that show you how well projects are performing compared to each other. So that's where I've been. That's why I haven't been putting out a lot of content in terms of diagrams, but we are going to be doing more content in the future in January where we talk directly with founders, because now our focus is in helping companies launch. And that's why we also have a launchpad that you get access to. So you get early stage access. This is for accredited investors, like people who have people who are not who are patient and long-term thinkers, who are not here to look into gambling, but rather they're here to invest in legitimate cash flow projects and get in at the early stages. And even our latest ones are extremely strong projects that we have been able to get access to. Even the super oracles, which we did in the past year, super oracles have done over 20x, and that's just from 8 months of performance for those particular seed rounds. So that's what we do now, and that's what we spend our time doing. But we will have more forward-facing content starting January. But I did want to just emphasize that if you want to get access to the, what we will do when we do the front end stuff is we will, I will start reviewing projects with our partners, and we'll talk about projects directly on the channel, and we'll run through things like Ethereum or projects that are new or whatever, and run through the diagrams and say, oh, this is weak, whatever, this is strong, and we'll talk about those kind of things, starting in January. So that's where the channel's morphing into. We'll still break down projects, but instead we're going to be talking directly with team founders, etc., and we will be helping these projects launch and be successful because we have the data to show how to get high ROI probability from launches, as well as our team of investors who invest in startups. And you can be one of those people by joining our community and joining the Intrepid community. Anyways, I just wanted to put that out. That's what I've been working on. This is what I've been coding. Took a decent amount of code to write all this, and that's where I've been spending a lot of my energy during the bear market. But now that things are looking to shift, America's starting to become friendly to crypto, the world's starting to, things are shifting, and we're starting to see crypto do what it does, what we always expected it to. It's going to eat the world. I've always been saying it. We're a team of winners. We like winning. We've been winning. We've been doing great, and we always can enjoy more in our community. So hopefully that is interesting to you guys. And once again, it's been a pleasure servicing you this time, and I'm excited for the future. As always, very exciting things ahead. And we'll also talk about DeSci, because as many as the loyal followers of this channel, I personally have a background in biotechnology, and there's going to be exciting things with that as well. Okay, later guys.